Yes, I can hear you. Hello.
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, then first off, thank you so much for the opportunity, man, and congrats on the victory, man. Job well done.
Thank you.
All right, all right, I'm gonna do the introduction, then we're gonna get started, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll start right now. Okay. Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview, this time covering Champions Paris 2025. My guest at this time is Rarga of XLG, coming off of their match against Sentinels in the first round of the lower bracket in their respective group, taking them down and thus moving on forward into the decider match. And so, Rarga, thank you so much for the opportunity. Like I said, congrats on the victory, like I said. And moving on, I want to ask you first and foremost, how are you feeling? How are you taking in this result and the like?
First of all, hello. Thank you very much. The result is like before we was playing with subs. Now we start to play with like main roster, and also for me, like individually, Chronicle helps me with dealing with pressure. So my performance not that bad now, but I want to improve more.
Interesting you said that about Chronicle. Exactly what kind of input has he been giving you? Has he been doing so even like during this tournament or even before the tournament?
No, even this tournament,
What what
he just showed me the breeze stuff, and it helps.
okay, okay, I understand that. It's definitely good to receive such kind of help from a player like him. And so, I mean, going into this match now, obviously, you guys needed to bounce back after suffering that first match against Paper X. And obviously, you guys had a clear plan in place in which you guys took down Sentinels in Lotus and Haven. Arguably one of their strongest matches, but in another way, it's one of your strongest matches as well. And so, what was the preparation like to go from that loss against Paper X to now today?
Preparation was good. Like we changed a lot. We found our mistakes, what we do, what wrongs with us, like pressure and something else. So we trying to fix it and try to improve.
What did you kind of see within the Sentinels form and play style that you felt like the team could like take advantage of for this match?
Um, about playstyle, I think like we didn't. Paper X playstyle is insane, so it's not that easy to read. But like another teams who play discipline, uh, I think we can understand what they do and try to read them.
So I guess that means that like you guys have plenty of confidence coming into this match, right?
Yes.
And how did you kind of view now going into the series now? The start of that match, sure you guys lost against Sentinels in Abyss in your map pick in Abyss, but like how was the turnaround or more so what was the conversations like within the team that started from the end of map one and into map two, and how did that kind of help you guys reset mentally?
We just talk and say like to be honest, we doesn't lose too much. Like we no pressure. We cannot like we have one map to lose our champion, so we just play freedom.
I mean, and now going into Lotus, it was a very attack-centric kind of map on that time frame, with basically both teams winning the majority of their rounds on the attacking side. I mean, sure, Sentinel was making that comeback in the second half, but you guys were able to hold on and win that. What makes it so difficult to go from like playing well in on attacking side to then having to defend and having to fend off Sentinel's comeback attempt?
We forget our preparation. Like we need to locate, and then after pause we realize and start to play. And
I
also
mean,
we refresh our minds and like go in.
this map saw you guys go for like the deadlock onto No Man, and obviously we saw that happen earlier on in stage two at the end of the stage two run for you guys. And so from that time until now, what gave you guys the confidence to go return to that kind of composition for today?
Feel like we try a lot of compositions and it's not work for us. So we have crazy idea to pick this comp, and actually it's like work for us. I kind of like Sage, uh, and I have enjoy time playing on this agent.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You definitely performed very well in that map, and the same can be said for the rest of the team in Haven. And it was obviously there where like you guys put the stamp, or more so the end into that series, taking them down. I think in a way dominating Sentinels as well, especially at the very end there. What do you feel gave you guys the opportunity to close the series out in such a way against a team like Sentinels?
I think when we win Lotus, it gives us more confidence.
Mhm. And talk to me about like the contribution of like Happy Way and No Man, because obviously their contribution, their performance in Haven helped XLG win today against Sentinels, including your performance. So how crucial did they play into how that map ended?
I feel they start to play without pressure and then have like freedom, and they start to play very good. Like they're just not aware. Like I mean, they're not scared, and they try and they take duels, start to fight with them, and they winning. Like maybe synergy in this in their side or on something else, and they start to play very well.
Yeah, and like with that said, you guys now finally get that first international victory, and it's a team like against Sentinels, so it's a team that like many people look at as like one of the most popular and much more historic organizations in this game. And for yourself to finally get this result, how does that feel for you, Rarga?
I feel very like I don't know how to say very good. Finally, we win them. Like third time, they two times get out our from tournament, so we get our revenge.
And yeah, like also like I talked to your coach Hawoya in that after that first matchup against I believe Paper X, and he mentioned about how like the goal for him was to finally get that first international victory, and as you guys finally have that victory, how much does this help build on the team's confidence for this decider match against Giant X?
I think a lot because we finally win. Like I think it's like a lot of confidence now.
I mean, XOG has had quite an interesting story this year, not only being an Ascension team, but also having to go through plenty of, or a few roster changes in the lead up to Toronto, and also like after that for stage two. And there's kind of questions about whether or not you guys will be able to maintain your form in stage two. You guys were able to do that, and even so continue that form to today. Um, what has helped this team continue to play well through stage two and even now, like in Champions?
I think we like friends outside. Like we work together, we playing together, we improving together.
What has been the most important aspect that the team had to build, or more so uh adapt, that helped you guys be much more together?
I think the in the match, I think it's energy of James because our guys, what like I can say, especially me, I cannot like give energy to guys. I just can like I can shoot.
Oh,
So
definitely.
I
Yeah.
think James give a lot of energy.
Oh yeah, and like you've definitely been able to shoot, and like there's been plenty of like praise for yourself, for our guys being like an individual player that's been regarded as like one of the best in China, and now more people are seeing your play come to fruition. About the sort of the more attention towards yourself, how does that make you feel? How does that kind of like give you like the sense of like, oh wow, like there's a lot more people looking at me, or does it not really?
No, it doesn't really because like after Toronto and EWC, I got a lot of pressure from a lot of guys, so I just delete my social media and start to improve myself.
No wonder that's why we haven't been able to hear from you at all these days. So that's the reason you just deleted your social media?
Yes, I delete my social media to not watch anything.
Well, if there's a lesson to be learned from this conversation is that if you want to improve in Valorant, you got to delete social media. So thank you for being that teacher. Or it's just a little bit of a joke. One more question before I wrap this up. Giant X, next opponent. What's the most important thing that you feel the team has to work on the most from now until then?
To be honest, Giant 6 is a very good team. My friend Cloud, I want to beat him, so I will do my best.
Of course, Rarga, appreciate the words and the answers to my questions. Appreciate you also for the interview. Really do appreciate it. And of course, nothing else to say other than best of luck goes to you and the rest of XLG in the decider match.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.